Huntsville was the first town ever incorporated in Alabama, and they've been building and creating things ever since. The city first made its name as a railroad hub, then an army town, and today it's known as Rocket City, USA. My first stop on this southern weekend was the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. It is the showcase and educational arm of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center.
A lot of people tell the story of Huntsville being the place that took us to the moon. So all of the brain power coming here to Huntsville and building and engineering these rockets and these technology pieces that propelled us from Earth, as we know it, into the stars and into the moon. So right here is the space, the place for space. A little small town in Huntsville, Alabama, now is Rocket City, USA.
I mean, you always hear jokes of walking around in Huntsville and then every other person you talk to is a rocket scientist.
That's right. So it's not uncommon for someone, you walk down the street, you're there, hey, I really am a rocket scientist. What, you want to come see some of the amazing things we have at the Rocket Center?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's go take a look.
Wow.
Isn't this amazing?
You can walk right underneath it?
Yes, this is our Saturn I vehicle. So as you can see, you can look up into the engines. Almost feel the power surrounding you.
These aren't active anymore, right?
No longer active.
Golly, I feel like we're in NASA right now.
So in a way you are. So this is here, the Payload Operations Integration Center. So this is a showcase for what Marshall is doing right now.
Are any of these live, or are they
So there are live feeds on display.
That's live right now?
Yes, so you
That's
can
looking
see
at Earth
what
from
Earth
space.
looks like here in Huntsville, Alabama.
Here at the Rocket Center, you can experience the daily life of an astronaut on a life-size replica of the International Space Station.
I love how realistic this is and life-size. You feel like you're a real astronaut.
Yes, just like living and working in space. Would you like to experience that?
Hard work of being an astronaut.
Absolutely, let's go
I'd love to.
see what it's like.
If you want to learn what it takes to live and work in space, the best way to find out is here at Space Camp, a hands-on learning experience for kids and adults alike.
So this is called the MAT, and we use this to train trainees at Space Camp.
Yes, and so if anyone at Space Camp can participate in activities like this one?
Yeah, so anyone who comes to Space Camp gets to do this
You
trainer.
just made my day. This is so
This is
exciting.
so exciting.
This crazy contraption is the multi-axis trainer. It was used to teach astronauts to stay calm in free fall, and it is one awesome ride.
Here we go.
Oh, it's really happening. This is kind of relaxing. It's like a...
Okay, I'll let you believe that for now. All right, Molly, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
If you need to stop, just yell stop, okay?
Okay. Oh, and we're going.
So this is what happens when a capsule returns from space and doesn't go back in the appropriate trajectory. So this is a little bit chaotic.
Chaotic is a great word to use to describe this.
All right, we're gonna be done in 3, 2, 1.
That's exhausting.
Welcome back to Earth.
Once I knew I had what it takes to go to space, it was time for my next mission, saving the space station.
So astronauts up in space actually have a team of people in Houston and here in Huntsville that help them do their daily tasks. So whenever they have to do an EVA like the one you're gonna do, they have a team of people helping them do it appropriately, giving them task-by-task commands, and they help them complete it appropriately.
That makes me feel slightly more successful about this mission.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do great.
It's all part of an experience, whether for an hour, a day, or a full week, that the folks at the Rocket Center hope will inspire future generations of engineers and astronauts.
You did a fantastic job on your EVA, by the way. Thank you so much for saving the space station. We did a great job. But there is one more thing I want you to check out while you're here at the Rocket Center.
The crown jewel of the Rocket Center is the decommissioned Saturn V rocket. Built right here in town, it's a permanent fixture in the museum, along with a few NASA veterans like retired Army General and NASA astronaut Robert Stewart.
General Stewart,
Hi Molly, how are
nice
you?
to meet you.
Well, welcome to Huntsville. Welcome to the Space and Rocket Center.
Thank you. I'm in the presence of Huntsville royalty. How many times have you served in space?
I flew 2 space shuttle flights.
Golly, I've learned what it's like to live in space, work in space, but you're one of the very few that actually knows what it's like to live and work in space.
Yeah.
How would you describe it to me?
Well, it's a sense of complete freedom. You know, you can fly around, do anything that you want to up there, and the view out the window can't be beat.
We've always heard the saying that Huntsville is full of geniuses and rocket scientists, and I think you can find most of them right here.
Find a lot of them right here. Yes, ma'am. Now, where do you find experience like that?
You don't.
We see
Here.
space art. I tell people we see a lot of space artifacts that are hardware sitting around like this, but we got a lot of space artifacts wearing white coats and walking around here too. And those are the important space artifacts.
Why is it important that centers like this exist today?
But I'll tell you a secret here. My
I'm listening.
grandmother was 4 years old when the Wright brothers first flew. And she stood on the beach in Florida and watched her grandson get thrown off of the planet twice.
It makes me want to
One
cry.
person's lifetime. Anytime we can keep kids interested in where we've been, where we're going to go, talk to the kids about, I want to go to Mars. Good for you. Here's how you go.
Yep.
Just think, maybe the first person to step on Mars has already walked through the Rocket Center here in Huntsville.